For this video, we're going to solve problem number 14 on section 3. The problem says the following. If a prime fact number is a non-prime integer such that each factor of the integer other than 1 and the integer itself is a prime number, which of the following is a prime fact number? So, first of all, I'm going to remind you what an integer is. An integer is any whole number, and a prime number is a number that can only be divided by itself or 1. Then we also have to keep in mind that it says that the integer that is used to solve for the answers given to us can't be 1. To solve this problem in a fairly easy way, we're going to start off by just canceling out the options that can't be. So we're going to start off with 12. To multiply to 12, you can do it by multiplying 3 and 4, or 2 and 6. 2 and 3 are prime numbers, but 4 and 6 aren't, so therefore it can't be 12. So it's not A. Now we're going to do it for 18. To get to 18, you can multiply 3 and 6, and 2 and 9. 3 is a prime number, and so is 2, but 6 isn't, and 9 isn't either, so it can't be the answer. Let's keep in mind that what the problem is trying to find is a number that is multiplied by two prime numbers to get it. So then 21. To get to 21, you multiply 3 and 7. They are both prime numbers, so the answer is C. For the sake of practicing, we're going to continue with all of them. 24. 24. To get to 24, you can multiply 2 and 12, and you can multiply 6 and 4. 2 is a prime number. 12 isn't, 4 isn't, and 6 isn't. Therefore, it can't be 24. Last but not least, 28. To get to 28, you can multiply 2 and 14, and 4 and 7. 7 is the only prime number in these equations, so you can't get that one either. Now you know your answer is C. To have a little extra problem, we're going to go ahead and figure out if the following numbers are prime. Okay, so now try and figure out which of these numbers are prime. By now you should have had enough time to figure out which are prime, so we're going to go ahead and circle the ones that are prime. 3 is a prime number because it can only be divided by itself or 1. 4 isn't. 7 is a prime number because it can only be divided by itself or by 1. 12 isn't a prime number because it can be divided by 3 and by 4, by 2 and 6. 15 isn't a prime number because it can be divided by 3, by 5, and by itself as well. 19 is a prime number because it can only be divided by itself or by 1. And 23 is a prime number because it can only be divided by itself or by 1. Now, we're going to do the same thing we did before, but with different numbers. So let's try to figure out if what the answer gave us can work for these numbers. Let's say you have 20, we already did 20, 25. To multiply to get to 25, you can multiply 5 times 5, and you can multiply, that's it. So then 5 is a prime number, and 5 is as well. Therefore, if 25 would have been an option, that could have been an answer as well. Thank you.